Hey guys, we're back here with another 3 and 4 year old skill session here. We're going to use a 10 by 10 grid here. It can be smaller if you need to, just be creative. So I've got 4 mats set out here. You can use water bottles, shirts, other soccer balls, kids, whatever you want to use, but let's just be creative when we do this, and it's going to be very simple. You don't have to know much about soccer to do that. So let's get started here. Alright guys, so again, we're working with 3 and 4 year olds, but I have Alice here who's 8, so we can still do this with older kids, but she's going to be my example. She's going to lead these drills and go by my commands. So let's take a look at the first activity we're going to do, and that is the farm animals. So we've got our fence in here, and we're going to start with the chicken. Okay, chicken makes noises, they flap their wings, so let's be creative and let's make some chicken noises while we do this. When I shout egg, she's going to stop and sit on the ball, and that's the chicken. You ready, Alice? Let's give it a try. Start dribbling around. Dribble, dribble, making some chicken noises. And egg. And we're going again. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Where's your chicken noises? And egg. Good. All right, guys, so for our next one, we're moving on to the rabbit. As you can see, she has the ball between her legs, and she's gonna be hopping around. We can do this a couple different ways. If you feel like moving with the kids, you can chase her around and try and tag her while she gets away, or we can use another prop such as a ball and lightly roll it in and distracting them and trying to mess them up. Let's give it a shot. Alice, go ahead and start hopping around. Let's hear some rabbit noises, Alice. Roll the ball in, try and get her, and she's out. All right, guys, and for our next animal, we're gonna move on to the duck. So before we get started, let's just practice standing on one leg because that's how ducks sleep. So let's take a quick nap. All right, and we're waking up. So first one, Alice, on our leg, we're gonna try and hop a circle around the ball. Go all the way around the ball on one leg. Good. Now we're gonna switch feet. Go around the other leg. Hop, 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 hop. Wait, where's my quacks? I wanna hear some quacks, Alice. All right, and another one we can do on one leg. And we hop, touch the ball every time. Touch the ball every time. If you can't hop, go ahead and just reach down and touch the ball until you get better at it. And we'll do both feet. Give that a shot. All right, guys, and we are back with another game here. We call it the ICKY Swamp. It's the pig pen in the middle. It's a circle. We have our square. Okay, they don't have to be colors. Again, be creative with what you're going to use. Today we're going to use 5 balls. Now this can be a mixture of balls. It can be a volleyball, a baseball, a tennis ball, a softball, whatever you have that's round, preferably not a football because it's not going to roll correctly. So Alice is going to dribble the balls to the outside, and the pigs, which is what the balls are, want to go back to the swamp, get into the pig pen. So we're going to keep going back and forth and see who can get the most. If she gets them all out, she wins. If not, she loses, but I got my money on me. So Alice, you ready? And go. She's gonna take it to the outside. As soon as she does that, wait, the pigs wanna go back. Never win, Alice. Too slow. I just wanna keep getting money, Alice. All right, guys, and for our next fun game that we're gonna do, we have Easter eggs. In this case, we're using discs. They're spread out inside the grid. Be creative, use socks, use something small that you can spread out. If you have Easter eggs, awesome. She's gonna go pick up the Easter eggs one at a time. Remember, one at a time, no cheaters out there. Get the egg, bring it back to her spot. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start without the ball so we can get used to the game, and then we'll add the ball in to make it a little bit harder. Let's give it a shot. Alice, without the ball, go grab an egg and get back. See how fast you can do it. How many you do in 5 seconds? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She broke the egg, guys. Don't drop the eggs. We're gonna lose them all. Now, let's add a ball in. She's gonna do the same thing with the ball. So let's in 5 seconds. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3. All right, guys, that's a fun one that you can try when we're coming up on Easter. Give it a shot. All right, guys, and for our last game, we're gonna use another farm animal. We're gonna use the goat. Alice is gonna be the goat, and she's gonna try and get away from me. We can do this a couple ways. It's gonna be like tag, so we can do it with our eyes closed to make it harder on us, a little bit easier for them. Then we can switch it around and have them chase us. Just be creative with how you're gonna do it. But first, she's gonna get away from me, and I'm gonna be a zombie and try and catch her with my eyes closed. Let's give it a shot, Alice. Ready? Go! And so again, with the goats, we got a couple different ways we can do this. So the next one, Alice is gonna chase me. She's gonna try and hit me with the ball. Okay, if she does hit me one time, I'm gonna move to one leg and I'm gonna hop around on that way. Once she hits me the second time, I lose and she has goat for dinner. All right, you ready, Alice? Can you catch me? Let's go. Oh, she got me. Never again. Woo! Again. All right, guys, and that was our last activity. Remember, all these activities were based on going to the farm. We did a bunch of different animals. You can have more, you can be creative, use other props, other animals. Just have fun while you're doing it. You can always start without a ball and finish with a ball, but give it a shot, and we'll see you next time.